Hold on, cause I don't like the way any of this looks. Okay, and we're so today I'm gonna actually make 2 videos, one of my budget, and then my next video will then be me cash stuffing my envelopes and sinking funds for this week. We are in I'm making this video for my younger siblings. I'm the oldest of 6, and I just feel like as the oldest child, raggedy, did y'all see that? Hold on one moment. So making this video so that way I can help my younger siblings, like my younger ones, develop. Let me do it like this because I'll fill that part out later. So I don't operate with the planners, with the specific planner per se, and we have $190 we're working with this week. I always just write my starting total here, and then I don't know, I just like drawing arrows because then so if you hear some rustling, I've already done it, but of course that's my scratch paper. I've already did my budget, so that way I didn't, because this is my actual notebook, my official notebook that I want to start using to keep track. And so I just didn't want to have a bunch of chicken scratch in the official notebook. So anyway, hope y'all can't see. So anyways, I write down my cash envelope first, and then I'll write down the I really don't need this until it breaks down, so I don't know why I keep messing with it. But anywho, I write down I don't know the name that I'm trying to use for these categories. That's the word I was looking for. Miscellaneous and food. I'm just copying off of what I have, how I wrote it. I don't, probably some people like to keep things in the same order. I just write it down as it. I don't know how other people do it, but I know that I just take my full amount, and before I go putting percentages or divvying out any other way, I automatically take care of my main things that I spend cash on first, and then I will percentage out and divvy out the rest. So last week I put 30 for gas, and I didn't go anywhere. Didn't really go anywhere. So this week I'll just put 25 for gas. Bless is gonna have 1. Miscellaneous, we're gonna do 30, and then for food we're gonna do 20. And I explained in my other videos why food only gets 20 currently. That's not how much we use in a month, but that's all that we need right now. So just to check behind myself, 25. Look, see, I gotta get a new calculator because this whole situation. Look, I done hit the camera and everything. This whole situation is just not situating. Look at it. Okay. So alright, y'all. So I'm gonna have to use the calculator on my phone. Hopefully it doesn't bother with you all too much, because my black calculator died. Big Bertha has went to calculator heaven. So her replacement is on the way, and that's okay. We'll continue pushing on. So just to check my math, we got 25 plus 1 plus 30 plus 20 equals 76. Good deal. So then I would just take 76 from 190, and that leaves us with the remainder of 114 and 13. And so then over here is when I will write down my percentages. Some people do their percentages differently. Some people do 50, 30, 10, 10. That is what a lot of financial advisors. I am not a financial advisor. Let me put that out there right now. But I found when I just went through going through my budgets, I found out that this breakdown 50, 20, 15, 15 was actually numbers that I felt more comfortable with, I guess. And I will say that not all the time use the actual percentage amount. Sometimes I would just use it as a guideline, like I really don't need to use that much, need to allocate that much for this particular topic, category I should say, for this particular category. So I'm just going to go ahead and go somewhere similar to it. Also, I know you see that these is 17.1, and I think the other one was like 22 something. I don't deal with change. I just deal with round numbers. And so it always ends up being like $1 left over. And so I always just put that, I will start putting that towards my new challenge, my $1, $1, $5, and $10 challenge. So yeah, so for the breakdown, for percentage breakdown for 114, we got, can you see that? Okay, yeah, we got 57, 22, 17, and 17. Say that 50% is supposed to be for bills or expenses, 20 is for self, 20%, what they recommend is for self, 15 is for saving, and then the other is for investing. Okay, now we'll go into the sinking fund categories, and we'll see what we allocated for those. So for myself, I put down $10. For my husband, he'll get $4. For kids, surprise, surprise, they're gonna get their normal 15, but then their absolutely amazing Gigi sent them some pocket change, so that makes it, they'll get did I say 15? They normally get 5 a week, but this week they're gonna get 18 a piece. So 18 times 3 is 54. All right, and 911 is gonna get 20. Family is, family fun will get 6. Building unlimited surplus is gonna get 15, which is my business. And then, oh snap, it's gonna get 5. So that's where we're at now as far as the percentages. So again, like I said, I just use these percentage breakdowns as guidelines, and give myself an idea roundabout of where I want to go as far as putting things where they should go. So this is what we have for our sinking funds. Let's go ahead and add these up to confirm that we got 114. So we have 10 plus 15 plus 5, 114. Good deal. So sometimes I'm super unnecessary and I will over here just, I don't know, like I'm good at math, but sometimes it's okay. I feel like it's okay to double check. So then I'll just double check my math just to make sure. And yes, all numbers add up. 76 plus 114 equals 190, which is the amount that we started with. Perfect. Now we can move on to the fun part, which is the breakdown. And I write that here. And I do the breakdown. You don't necessarily have to do this part. This part is for myself because when I go to the bank, I want to have my money allocated in a certain way. I want to have different denominations. And so, as a result of that, I have to write down how I see myself using the money. I hope y'all are not bothered by the fact that the lines may not be 100% straight, but you know, hey, this is real life. This is what we're doing right now. I'm gonna do one more line. So now we're going to write down our denominations across the top, and we're not using 50s or 100s this go around, so I'll just do 20, 10, 5, 2s, and 1s. Okay, I like to use $2 bills whenever I can get them. Unfortunately, my bank doesn't carry them all the time, so sometimes I can get them, sometimes I don't. And then I will go on to write down my categories. So I'll start with my cash envelopes, and then I'll move into my sinking funds after that. And then I will tally it out, and you'll see that in a minute. So for gas, you are able now, once you have written everything out, now you're able to go through and look and see what is supposed to be, you know, now you're able to break down. I hope I'm explaining it. Now you're able to break down how you want everything to be put in your envelopes. So for gas, we have 25, and I'm going to do 120 and 15. Bless someone will get 1, so I'll only need $1. Miscellaneous is going to get 30, and so I'm going to go with that's where I messed it up. That's where I messed it up. Okay, so backtrack. Funny story. Haha, psych. Miscellaneous is supposed to get 30, and when I did my original breakdown and when I went to the bank, I had only did it for $20, and when I didn't realize my mistake until I got there, and this is why it's so good for you to check behind your double check and recheck, because I'll show you. Let me go and I'll get boom. Yeah, when I did my little sticky note that I sent to the bank, I noticed that my amount was 180, and I was like, wait a second, I thought it was supposed to be 190. And so I did ask her for another 10, because I was like, no, it's supposed to be 190, and boom, I ended up finding my mistake. And so this is why it's good. So sometimes, I don't know, maybe just because I'm type A, I probably might put like a little, okay, what does this equal, you know, so that way I can check behind myself for next time. Not 100. not today. Okay, so this is supposed to get 120. No, it's not. Rewind that. 10, 15, 20. 2 tens of 5 and 1. Figured that out. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so now we have miscellaneous, which is going to get 2 tens of 5 and 5 ones. Food will get just 120. Self will get 110. Babe will get 4 ones. Kids will get 3 tens, 3 fives, and 9 ones. 911 will get 120. Family fun will get a 5 and a 1. Yeah, 5 and a 1. Building unlimited surplus will get a 10 and a 5, and then O snap will get a 5. So that's how I break that down, and then you can write here total. I'm using a little because I know I have people watching me, because trust and believe me, these lives will be crooked as the letter S, okay? So then this is how I'll then just tally it up. Okay, there's 3 20s here, 3 5 7 7 tens. Yeah, 7 tens, 8 fives. Oh, so I put 2s here. So I wanted him to have 2 2s or 4 1s, either or. Sorry about that. So then I will just tally. So we will have either $2 or, because sometimes, like I said, the bank does not have the $2 bills all the time. So then we'll have 9, 16, 17, and 18 ones. Not 16, 14. So 9, 14, 15, 16. So we have 16 or 20. We'll have 16 or 20 ones in the event that they don't have any bills. So yeah, so there we go. That's how I break everything down. And again, just for rechecking's sake, you can do you can crunch your numbers again and double check yourself, which I don't see a problem with it. $190, and everything adds up. So that just gives me peace of mind. You have it. This is what my budget breakdown looks like. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, here's my budget breakdown. Hopefully it wasn't too hard to follow along with the art or all over the place. But this is just the way that I do my thing. And yeah,